Alright, this is VideoCrowsNest live from sunny Mycenae, Greece to be exact. Last time we completed the wrath of Poseidon and his sons. We took back Sparta, Athens, did a little bit of preliminary work for the next episode and got our army back up. So let's proceed, shall we? Okay, you have two colonies, Salamis and Knossos. Salamis will focus on these cities, and the city over here, Syracuse, not Syracuse, I forget, Carthage, I think. Yeah, Carthage. And the two cities here, Tyre and what the other one is. Knossos, on the other hand, focuses on the Egyptian cities down here. I recommend doing Knossos first. However, it's a bit easier, I find. The location of the former Atlantean base would make an excellent outpost from which liberate Egypt and its fierce warriors. Let's go.
The city that rises here on the ashes of the former Atlantean stronghold will serve as a symbol of what will soon happen the world over. What was once Atlantean will become Greek. From here, we will have an easy time assaulting the Atlantean power base in Egypt. This old and proud society, renowned for its military prowess, has long been under Atlantean rule, and some of them have been yearning for freedom. Other Egyptians, however, are resistant to change. Saqqara, one of the oldest Atlantean cities in Egypt, has long since become accustomed to the Atlanteans' domination. The people of Saqqara fear that liberation from the Atlanteans will only mean exchanging one master for another, and would rather continue under Atlantean rule than to face the unknown. But if Saqqara is left to the Atlanteans, it will only be a matter of time before they bring to heel the Egyptian cities that we reclaim. Therefore, it is resolved. Saqqara must be conquered. Ousting the Atlanteans from Egypt will not be easy. In addition to opposition from Saqqara, we can expect Atlantean visitors from a new fortified city that the Atlanteans have established. The city is called Thera, and it already possesses a strong and powerful military force. With support from Lixus, it is well equipped to withstand any attack, and more than capable of launching huge offensives.
Alright, so the inroad to Eve, rule Memphis, Thebes, rule Saqqara, sanctuary, and go. Let's go. Never forget, we shall make a save. Let's pause the game. Have a look-see here. As you see, this is not a terribly large area. Some fish in the water, some meadows, boar, marble, tech trees, the swallows, olive trees, fishery hunting lodges, masonry shops, sculptures with olive presses, all the military stuff, and all the usual shenanigans, usual treats we've been accustomed to. Now, I'm going to do something experimental here. I'm going to try actually using another housing block method because we need a lot of elite houses. As you see, we don't have room to make the usual elite housing block here, and here, and here. Just make a long street. So I'm going to try something else. I recommend leaving space here and here for your elite houses, or if you're following along. And with that, we start. Let's see now. Where do I want to begin? I suppose here is a good place to say. Not there. Okay, this is a good enough. Okay, we have a lot of money, so we can afford to be a little bit efficient. I recommend using these meadows here to establish your olive growers lodges. You can use the pause thing to efficiently, if you feel like it, to set up cities in the past for that. And here we set up. By the way, Sidon rebelled against us when we changed, so they are against us. Make 3 hunting lodges and let us decommence the pause. We still get tribute from Athens and Sparta. We should probably build a bridge here, by the way. You can convert your basic housing people into military by making trireme ramps, but be warned, Poseidon will meddle again, so you'll be looking at him sinking your triremes and having to rebuild them often enough. There's many games. Greenish video, thinking apparently is not one of these strong suits. Because of our city like Colossus and can participate in the existing games. Sorry about that. Just make a save here. And just wait for things for the popular people to move into our city. See, by the way, who sells fleas? Does anyone sell fleas? Ah, my company sells fleas.
Seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
So turn up over here. Hopefully we'll start coming. Culture. Terra discovered. Greece here explored some drone exploits and reported they have discovered a place called Terra. It's over here.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
We need some food. Request some food from them so we get started. I'll take over Sidon soon enough, I suppose. So I can afford to get this wheat go to waste. I can always raid them for more wheat.
Get married. If you find a good wife,
to make horseman companies for make my military campaign that much easier. The police window here. We should have plenty of people moving into the city now. There should be no natural disasters besides Poseidon invading, and that's how it comes for a natural disaster. But anyways. You wanna be nice to your allies that have lots of shields, because they have a lot of shields down here. It makes your life easier so you can conquer them easier by requesting attack gate from your allies.
there was never a genius without a teacher of magic.
Couple more hunting lodges. Then our granary. That's our import branch just hit. Yearly tribute.
Has anyone seen my spear?
Olive Tinder's largest, or Grower's largest rabbit. I recommend in the last episode, if you feel like you can attack these cities, they will rebel against you, I think, if I recall correctly, but you will lower their shields a lot, I suspect. Just to make life easier when attacking them later on.
I'm Dionysus, god of the vine. Worship me, and fruits of the vine will burst forth.
You're also able to harvest grapes and more wine, but all the wines you still will give more grapes. We're doing well so far. God of liver damage over here. Let's see. Sign buys olive. I guess we could make a couple of fisheries. You wanna save space for triremes if you're gonna be using them in your campaign to take over Egypt. But beware, Poseidon will meddle and sink your fishing boats, okay, eventually. Because he just feels like that. You can build our Forge of Hephaestus for getting your own marble, or Grove of Dionysus for getting wine. You can get a lot of wine actually, just... Naming games begin. Greece video. The naming games in honor of the great pharaoh Zeus are about to be held. As long as fast and steps, we soon make the maid arguments to be for change price of fresh celery reef crowns. The main key here is to be space efficient, I believe. I would say, rather. So you want to pack as much stuff as you possibly can into as little space as possible.
There was never a genius without a temper.
These are harvested in January, and the year's about to change soon enough, I suspect. So you can pick your poison. Either you wanna start making wine with Dionysus Sanctuary, and you can sell them for Mount Olive, Mount Pelion, and all these other cities, that buy a large amount of wine, or make more money per item, but you might end up with less by making armor and sculptures to Hephaestus Sanctuary. Hephaestus Sanctuary, of course, takes more materials as Dionysus' little hut. So yeah, it's up to you what you wanna do. Armor. Of course, before we start building elite houses, we need fleece and olive oil and all that other jazz. And food, of course. In the meantime, however, I think we just need to wait a little bit until the time changes, then we get olive oil, and we can improve these houses. And meet 1000 residents, and we can build a monument. You want to be special with your monuments. Of course, bad news, VideoCrow. City's slow and weak contestants were defeated at the naming games. Generation of Stadium can help them with better position for next time. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying actually? Let me think. I forget. Dang it! I should really stop reading these announcements when I'm in the middle of a sentence. Oh yeah, you want to be sparse with commemorative monuments? Of course, Terra will attack your city as well, along with anyone else you happen to piss off by attacking them, and they will make it their mission to hunt you down. However, this way you can get a lot of commemorative monuments for your city. by bribing them, so there's no danger falls to your city. As you see, we have a big coffer, a lot of money, so I don't feel too bad about yeah, like that. Okay, well, the help professor, one man army what times from terrible or rapid conquer you. Well, the commanders are really out of the tactical decisions for you. Make a save here. I'm just gonna send all my guys home, even so we can just bribe them and they go away. So as not to lose so as not to lose workers in my city. Right. It's some celebrity over there. Atlantis for some terror small indeed, at least compared to the size of your coffers. Your city is saved. The money you gave to Atlantis forces was well spent. We remember the core money, all remember this great thing. Like I said, they will give you monuments. Let's just plop it down here.
I'm Dionysus, god of the vine. Worship me, and fruits of the vine will burst forth.
Like that. Be paid. Make another granary. You get a lot of wood and marble just from tributes. Okay, good for harvesting olives. Now we can make olive oil to improve our city. That's good. Everything's going according to plan. These colony missions are kind of tough because of how little space you have. If you don't have a... Well, I'll be frank. My way of building city housing blocks, these long 2 by whatever blocks, is not the most efficient one, but it gets the job done in my opinion. So I was looking over some ideas for how to make a better housing block here, so I can fit them here and here without building one long one. Because I think I can fit more in if I make a small, more compact elite housing block. If you get what I mean. I'll show you guys later what I'm blabbering on about. But for now, we just need olive oil. You want to stock up on fleece because of Poseidon's meddling. You won't be able to import fleece for a little while when he strikes. That, by the way, depends on difficulty, how long his little you cannot trade over waters curse effect lasts. It depends on difficulty. So for me, being on Olympia difficulty, it's the most difficult. But most long lasting.
Oh, build me a fire to roast my friends upon.
You can finally click this X down here, which I didn't know until now. The mistake. You can make it so it sets everything you don't accept.
I'm Dionysus, god of the vine. Worship me, and fruits of the vine will burst forth.
Let me think. They only sell marble, not... Okay, you know what? We're gonna make a Forge of Hephaestus down here. Gordon Lucifer, the brilliant and versatile actor has won the Pretty Games, taking the crown bay leaves. Aren't there tuned by a billion from the monument? And because you see sectors successful in the Greece cities for Atlantis to compare you more approved. To compare you more favorably. Time loves us. Let's import some bronze. Can you actually make both sanctuaries? I think we can make both sanctuaries actually. But for the time being, let's import some bronze so we can make some sculptures. Give me the bronze here when it's imported so Poseidon doesn't wreck it. Let me think for a little while. These are I'm gonna use these as models for my housing block. Okay, I can make this big of a housing block. These represent the decorations. These represent the elite houses. Of course, I'm gonna have to build some. I think I'll build the stadium down here. And build gymnasium. It should be fitting here nicely. I'll leave those there for a moment now. Save. Mount Alpatakas Terror. Keep yourself up because you won't want word of your plans to spread. Idea was leader of Mount Alpatakas received a report that a common enemy has developed a weakness in its defenses. Now is the perfect time to strike them. If I can borrow some of your troops, we can sure beat them. Send me the troops in 5 months so you can share in my glory. I don't think I'll have any troops to send, unfortunately.
Anyone seen my spear? Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear? Build me a fire. Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier?
You have made me your enemy, and I shall make the sea your enemy too.
It will be completely inhospitable and swallow up anything that depends on it. There will be the humble urchin collector of fishing about all the mighty war vessel. It also didn't know when it comes to the city to trade with. And Tyre won't be under our service for a moment. They'll be liberated. We are panicking here at Tyre. My people keep asking, why here? Why hasn't our friend Vidagos and the soldiers we need? Our terror is on the outside of Roma City. Now, I'm glad we cannot answer that question. We can only hope that you send the troops now before it's too late. I don't have any troops, unfortunately.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Turkish tile. We won the Olympic Games. I'll start constructing my elite housing like now as I suspect. But I think I will rather do that. Need to leave these. Like this. Up it down here. Plop this down here. That there. These. Oil. Arms. Wine.
You can discover
Horse.
more about a person in an hour of flight than in a year of conversation.
Yeah, that worked out very well. We're gonna save here. We shall purchase wine. This should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. 28 hoplites or horse honey if I get wheat somehow.
My advice to you is, if you find a good life, you will be happy. If not, you become complacent.
For Athens' sake, I will never threaten so fellow good. Yes, I go.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
This should be finished as soon very soon. Set that tab to very high.
This city is...
I bet Atlas is pleased to hold the sky up for this city. It's superb.
That's a big army. Makes me think I better make a save, just in case. Though I have a lot of money, I can just blow that on without fighting. I'm gonna need more bronze. Stand down. Set up a storehouse here and start bringing supplies for the elite housing block. Fire arrive now. Invaders paid off. Actually, I need to put this for now. Those flags aside and plop this down here.
I have come down and seen my spear. How can I be a spear carrier without my spear? Build me a pyre to roast my friends.
Fortified is complete. Request the sanction status a monument to find crowning granted for your worship. The Smith of Heavens has brought from great deposit of copper for your use. As he does in his fort, he will control his fire and prevent any building from burning down. More sculptures. Armories, so we can produce our own armor. The armor is too tough, is the German tank destroyer would say in Red Alert 2 Years Revenge. Okay, he's gonna bless those, which is excellent.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Hold some of the spinning, please. The spinning is really making me ill here. I have come
Podium college down here, so we train more philosophers. Making them save. And we're half an hour into this recording, so I just checked. Need more wine. For the time being, anyways. But what I do need is more armor. Does anyone buy marble? None of my allies buy marble at the moment. So it's not something I terribly need. Weapons won't be available. That's good. Trying to think here. They should sort it out. Yes, there we go. Excellent. My houses are evolving, but I need more food production. Despite Poseidon's medal, I cannot expand the hunting. Hunting large predator thing, as there's no game to hunt in the city, so to say. So we don't need any marble. We can shut down that industry. Okay, that's looking good. Get some armor here.
My advice to you is, if you find a good wife, you do it.
I wish Professors would bless more of these armors.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Build me a fire to roast my friends upon.
Population 2000, which is a rather large accomplishment considering how small this area is. We do not need more fleece, that's for sure. We can hang on this wood for now. Let's see now. A very small ground here.
I have come down from
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Build me a fire to roast my friends on.
I'm gonna give some armor, which is all nice.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
I suppose Sparta would be a large, very good idea to trade with. Let's buy meat from them. Cut down some so we get some more workers. I suppose this is needed anyways as well. It's a good idea that I have built 2 sanctuaries because they require so much more upkeep cost in the form of sacrifices. And sacrifices, as you know, are if there's no cattle in the city, they will sacrifice food. If there's cattle, it's sheep, goat, and cow, in that order. That they will look for a sacrifice. Make another save just now. And get some wheat from these guys. Get some wheat from horses, then we can update the horsemen and have a larger army.
You can discover more about a person in an hour's play than a real conversation.
Oh, this is rather well. I had look at how much space I've managed to use efficiently, and how little I have left. This is going rather well.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Also, food production seems to be picking back up. For now. Buy as much meat as possible when Poseidon pops up, so he doesn't take out all our food production just by that. Also, that we have stores for when he does do that. And I was interrupted rudely yet again. I truly put a note on my door that says, "Do not interrupt the recording." helping us. Help!
If only they had been invited to a Bacchic reveling, or a feast of Pan or Aphrodite.
I would need more monuments anyways, because this is very well. City games while I'm being attacked. I guess they like the war games. That was horrible. I should never have made that joke.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
8 shades of wheat. Also, a raiding party has in triumph returned their packed overall with 8 shades of wheat from that they planted from Poseidon.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my
Get some
spear?
horsemen. Stand down.
Build me a fire to roast my
I'll just pay my way out of this yet again.
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles.
Okay, brothers, this has won the city games. We now black for the winners in Oro. Our students have thrilled that they were able to watch their hometown heroes compete against Greece's best, and your popularity has increased. Plus, since your city was the hospital, they was visiting Paris, all the other cities in Greece now think more highly of you. And if you couldn't have won the city, you can host the city games again. Yeah, let's make an experiment. How much wood do we have? Quite a lot. Tell us what we're gonna conquer Sidon to get some wheat from them yearly by tribute, so we can build get more horsemen. We could use more wine, I suppose.
Seen my spear?
Also fleece. In just 6 months. And we haven't even started on our goal of weakening these cities. Oh well, we'll get to that eventually. I could put a pure star somewhere actually.
I have come down from Mount Olympus. Build me a pyre to roast my friends.
Okay, Mechanics again. looking at us very well.
Could we halt some of the spinning, please? Making me a spear.
We conquer Sidon. That wheat will come in handy. Produce more horsemen. We took a fair amount of losses. We'll need to make back the money we're losing here in the next Parent City episode.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Everything starts to devolve because we don't have more armor. Back home and I'll pay them off again. Because I really don't want to fight in this crowded city.
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles.
If only they had been invited to a party for a feast of pharaoh. Build me a fire, roast my friends.
You can discover more about a person's power of play in the new conversation.
Build me a fire to roast my friends.
Our allies love us. That's good. So olive oil, buy wheat and fleece, and we're good to go. Make another save here.
My advice to you is, if you find a good life,
It's only a shame that Hephaestus started appearing on that side, because I could really use the blessings on these armories to make more armor quickly. What a shame. Nobody sells us pre-made armor, unfortunately. Well, Sagara has the least amount of shields, so I think they're gonna be our first port of call. Attack. But I'm not sure is our army big enough to get through that. this way, I wonder. That would actually be very helpful if I could make him come here and bless these armories. Come on, I bless
Life
this.
doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
I really need to first to stop wandering around it.
Build me a fire to roast my friend.
Hopefully he wanders this way. Yes! He disappeared. Lovely. Just lovely.
Build me a fire to roast my friend. Who's next? Could we hold some of the spinning, please? It's making me ill.
Okay, you know what? Let's make a save here. Make a target of Zakara. That's because Sagara appears to have the least amount of shields. And a request help from Themyscira, and off we go to conquer Sakara. Hopefully. Or at least take out a chunk of their shields. Make the drama school here so the theater actors wander past here. I think. I hope. Your allies are your biggest advantage here to take care of these attacks because they have a lot of shields, as you can see here. Come on, do it! Ah, we are victorious. Excellent. Give them some money so that they feel a little bit better. losses we take. Most of the video, great honors visiting about city today for Celeste won the Nemean games. The hosts are now rigged with crowds of fresh wild celery. You can achieve the price of building community money. Furthermore, all overseas have another activities know that our accomplishment in their opinion has increased.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Ah, excellent. He's blessed these, found these armors. Soldiers return. We should get 2 loads of full 4 armor. The armor is too tough. It's tank sword instead. Maybe I'll do that game in the future. Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge, but I haven't decided on anything like that. Or have I? It's a mystery. What goes on in my head? Sometimes I'm not sure of that myself either. We have our one, we don't need.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Philanthropic. Sime is our next. Let's see. How's our army looking? It took some losses. We need to regroup a little bit before anything else happens. Does anyone seriously buy marble? Because I want to get rid of this stuff and clogging up my storehouses. No, nobody buys marble. We go for import but not export. La-dee-da. I don't really have much to say at the moment. We're just gonna wait for our military to regroup and then launch another attack. Oh, a Carthage is over here with a lot of shields. You're gonna need to take care of these guys in the future. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of feet. And Terror launches yet another attack. Making a save here. Food production is looking rather well. And Poseidon hasn't been raided in a while. Probably shouldn't say that because I'm gonna jinx it. Weapons aren't available. Let me think. Sign, Vermont, Pelion, Sign I think has the most shields.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Once this onslaught has been dealt with, this current attack, I'll probably start sending another attack, make a save and try another attack, see how it works out. Yeah, Festus. Ah, some armor. That's well needed. I cannot spare my people on standby, so it's probably just better to pay off these attacks that occur. Even if I'm going to go about 200,000 rock muscle.
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles.
Well, I still have a ton of money, so I don't have to worry about anything. When I go go back to my parent city anyways.
Salty air, fish, and my cronies. That's all I need. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll meet some Nereids.
Anyways. Captain Yar Yar. Anyways, when I go back to my parent city, I'm gonna make a lot of money from tax funds and everything else. So, all the fun stuff. Like exporting.
Has anyone seen my spear?
So, we shall make a save. Memphis. Dang it. On Pelion Earth then. There isn't two. Actually, there isn't 3 boats as well, so this should be a good attack. Conquer Memphis. Take them out! Now!
I have come down.
What the heck? Zagara just rebelled against us. Everything we're back here, though. Two of those Zagara have decided to be your ally just and looked at us being your ally. What ally? You were my vassal! I conquered you! I'll do it again if I have to. You're coming under my rule, you like it or not. With your pitiful 2 shields. I'm taking you back. That just doesn't make sense. How can I declare, I'm not your vassal anymore, I don't like being your ally, I'm gonna be your foe now. Doesn't make any sense. Game developers, what were you thinking? Or did you just feel too lazy to write up a new line of text that I'm not your vassal anymore, I'm rebelling. Anyways, I'm taking them back as soon as I muster more forces.
How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
It's kinda sad that I cannot build anywhere because it's so full right now. All the space that I could build in has been taken. It's kinda sad. Let's hope we are victorious. At least we're knocking out a bunch of their shields at this point. Remember. We defeated, but we took out a lot of their shields. Oh dear. Hephaestus does apparently occasionally wander down here and bless these, so it's not a total loss.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Why are they sailing towards that direction if they're coming home? I wonder.
Okay, next.
I love the Scandinavian ability baptism of I Ramses remembers I'm actually angry with you. That's the thing, what I might do. I suppose triumphs could help, but I honestly don't have anywhere to build them more houses. Unless... It actually gave me a small idea. Home games begin. No, that's a stupid idea. We're going back in time. It's a stupid idea. I cannot fit anything here without destroying my olive oil industry. Oh yeah, this is gonna take these missions take a while. There's a lot of waiting around, just sitting around.
How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Oh, they are attacking us. How original! They're shooting at us. Again, they've looped from there, looped through that direction. What are they? Sea current or something that they take advantage of? Again, the home games are held when there's an attack on a city. Come on, pop. I have a ton of these common monuments lying around that I cannot build anyway because I don't have space. No space!
There was never a genius without a teacher.
Tell you what, we're gonna make another save here. we're gonna take over Saqqara. Or hopefully we will. And they're gonna go, I'm not being your vassal, I'm rebelling. I'm going to the enemy side. Nope, nope, derp, derp. Derp, derp. Since when do I use words like that? Sheesh. Members has begun rebuilding their army. Greece video call. Contestants came in second at the city games. Our citizens are watching their whole work has completed and so your popularity has increased. And obviously it's what Greece think more highly because your hospitality extended to all their contestants, their citizens. After these two are dealt with, then there's just Thebes down there. Take care of. You know, there's gonna be a big joke later on about these colonies, and I'll tell you guys when it comes if I remember, but it's gonna be you're gonna be like, oh, facepalm, why did I spend all that time building these colonies? When it happens. Saqqara, you're coming back under my rule, you like it or not. Come on. Take over Saqqara. The fierce Egyptian warriors. Warriors. We're gonna put Saqqara. We didn't take that many losses. Making a save here. Let me check the timer. Okay, that's still not too shabby. Okay, next up, Memphis is going down.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
And stay down, Saqqara. I'm probably gonna request aid from Athens, and then finally from Sparta when it's time to take down Thebes. Come on. More bronze! Sam a little bit so they can help us in the future. I wonder what the percentage chances of winning these Pan-Hellenic games are when you calculate them. Like, if philosophy is good, how big of a chance do they have of actually winning? How's that calculated? I'm gonna try to get rid of some of this marble that I have clogging up my storehouses. Okay, let's make another save here. That's a lot of ones. Memphis. Athens. Mission begin. And off they go to conquer Memphis. This is gonna be one of those long episodes. I'm not a big fan of making long episodes, but cutting it out doesn't help that much because there's not a whole lot of action going on.
If you find a good wife, you will be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher.
Oh, look at that! Speed mode enabled. I'm not a fan of this mode because it's really difficult to say what's going on. Like you see, everything just zooms around like that, like whoosh whoosh whoosh. Sagara's angry. Gotta take out thieves before anything else happens.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be of
I could use this speed mode. I acknowledge it's here, but I just don't like it. Even at the now, because there's literally nothing else going on, I'm gonna use it. However, I do not plan to use this
Life doesn't
too
have to
much.
be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Just because for the reason that it's so. Look at this. Everything's just zooming around. There's nothing to enjoy. Just zoom, 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 zoom. Everything's teleporting around. Teleporting around. God mode has been enabled. Apparently. Stand down.
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles. Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Who's next?
Oh, for all. We sit on. Okay. We're gonna calm it down a little bit. Okay, after a while of that, several hours later. And hopefully conquer Thebes. I mean, I could keep that speed option on, but it's honestly hard to control what's going on. So much I do not like it. I mean, granted it gets boring I admit it can be a little boring if there's nothing you do like here. So that's why I couldn't resolve the last resort and just put on speed mode. Sudan won't be very happy with us if they get conquered, but we can conquer them when we get back to Makane with our large army. How much more can I stress the point that I do not like the speed mode? I acknowledge it's there, but I don't like it. Hopefully they
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
Full charge! Overdrive! Hopefully we conquer Thebes and we can get out of here. Poof, it's been a long episode. Come on, please, please let me conquer them. Probably not with my luck, it's just gonna be... Nope, we take off a lot of their shields. They're gonna be back for more. Come on. You know you want to. Okay, let's put on again speed mode enabled. Gotta sign some so we can request some help from them.
Has anyone seen my spear?
There we go.
Can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Russian speed. There we go. Make another save. Dispatch that army. And what do you say we finish this off with this irksome speed mode?
I will summon forth Talos to help you through your troubles.
Put out speed mode. Like you see, we got attacked and I didn't even notice because of the speed mode making things like that. I should pay more attention to the messages, I suppose, but still, it's not handy for when you have a lot of stuff going on. It's gonna be very irksome and very hard to control later on when so many things are happening back when we get to Mykonay.
Life doesn't have to be unpleasant. Worship me and find out.
If Sagara rebels or something silly like that happens again, I'm gonna be very angry. Or pissed off. Or irritated at least.
Rejoice! We have freed the Egyptians from their oppressors. Even Saqqara has begrudgingly joined the Greek fold. With their powerful armies, they are sure to be valuable allies as we continue our quest to remove the Atlantean menace. But, like a troublesome weed, the Atlanteans refuse to go away. Their base at Thera is growing stronger by the day, and now it is much too powerful for our army to attack directly. We can only hope to protect the cities that the Atlanteans at Thera decide to harass.
Innermost to Egypt complete. Good riddance. Anyways, we completed this very long, drawn-out episode. This is VideoCrowsNest. You are stepping into two worlds collide.